everybody, it's Duke Ferguson, owner, CEO, and master trainer of Unleash Potential Canine and creator of Dog Training Genesis. If you have a pushy dog, a hyper dog, a dog that likes to jump all over you and steal things and not focus and not pay attention and not listen, just outright crazy, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to take that type of dog and get them to start thinking, using the brain, and I'm going to use that with food and the least amount of punishment possible. And while you watch, you're going to see me doing not very much at all, talking to the camera. And the dog, I'm going to use, the food, I'm going to use as a distraction. So not only am I going to be getting this hyper dog to start thinking and to start doing alternate behaviors to get what they want, but I'm going to be distracting the dog with food at the same time. And I'm going to explain to you the whole process of how you can use food to actually calm a dog down. And I'll actually explain how you can use food to get a dog more jacked up and excited. But the main purpose of this video is just to show you there's multiple uses of food, and I think you're really going to enjoy it, especially if you have one of those dogs. All right, I'll see you in the video.
Okay, so a lot of trainers, a lot of people, not just trainers, but people may say, I don't use food because it makes them too crazy, right? And you must understand, actually, can you come over here for a minute? We're going to flip around for a sec for the board. Yeah, keep it that way. Using food, okay? We'll let this happen for a minute. If you have a high dog, not like high, and this is the balance line that you want of a medium, like level-headed, like dog, or even a weak dog, right? Just kind of like a low, weak. This weak dog must become pushier to eat. The high, crazy nut bar needs to calm down, use your freaking brain to eat. This is not bro science. This is Mother Nature. If this dog comes rambunctiously in there at a little puppy age, bites mommy's nipples, she's going to tell him, hey, you're not eating today. If the little one's too weak, doesn't get in there, maybe there's how many nipples and how many puppies, you don't eat today because you weren't pushy enough. Does that make sense? And food works for this and works for this. But some people are like, no, it makes them too hyper. This dog wants food, right? He's begging for food. And people say, oh, never reward begging behavior. Bullcrap. Reward begging behavior. Don't reward this. So what I need to do, I can do lots of stuff. Most people are going to know, how do you correct that? How do you punish that? And you can do kinds of things. It's a 9-month-old dog, so you can do that. It's not a puppy, actually. Okay? You see, we teach certain things. So I'm going to just try something. For example, we'll bring him some food, right? And I'll round the dog up just to so it's not hard, right? Not hard. That's what the dog's learning. Brand new, no obedience, but has drive. And a lot of people say, how do I freaking calm them down, right? Okay, make them think. So he's already kind of had a little process of thinking just with my free videos. So if I sit here and I have the food, I can make him calmer by making him think, okay? Now, I can either let him do this and be pushy, right? And he learns being pushy, I'll starve to death. So he thinks, well, how do I get the bloody food? And I'm not going to let him starve to death in a sense, but he will if he's not paying attention. This is not paying attention. This is going by all the reinforcement that he's had at home. He's learned to do this to get what he wants. Now, the other thing I can do is I can do what's called negative punishment. Ooh, it's an evil thing, right? Which I just go pull it away. Bring it back. It's a little calmer now. If you pause me, I pull it away, and I come back. What I could look for is a behavior. I want you to look into my eyes. Look at me, so damn focused on the food. How do I get her to look in my eyes, right? And this may take a while with this dog, but he's never had any training ever. He's got high food drive built up. Maybe he sits there and calms down. Maybe I don't get him, so now he's calmer. See that? Break. So you looked in my eyes. Don't have to do anything. Lazy dog training. Positive training is lazy dog training. Okay? He lays down, break. So get him to think, How do I get the food? Do I jump to get the food? No, I will go hungry. Do I push him to get the food? Right? No, I go hungry. So when he does that, look, he's already learning. Break. I'm not doing nothing. I'm talking to the camera. I don't have to punish him. I had negative punishment a minute there. If he jumped on me, I could stand up and say, don't touch me. Right? Look at him. Break. So let's do something a little deeper. This is deeper practice. Now his freaking brain is working. I'm not learning and going, nobody needs to do that cheerleading crap. He's all over me. I say, hey, that's a little bit there. And I say, nice and calm and slow. There's your food. There it is there. What are you going to do to get it? Look at him. He's already learning to lay down. I want him to look in my eyes. I missed that. Subtle. He's exploring options. Why they are pushy? Why are they jumping? Because you reinforce it by pushing him down and playing games. I'm going to reward this anyways because he's calm. Break. Oh shit. He's calm. Do you see that though? His mind is thinking.
You were just trying to sway his
yeah, I'll get it all up at criteria later. So he's still got the innate pushy, but every other day that goes by,
yeah.
Oh, I'm going to shut him off in a minute. Break. Break. Dog uses her brain to get smart and do nothing. So just sit there and do nothing. Sometimes you have patience to do it. Right? Break. I want eye contact. I don't care if he sits her down, I want eye contact. I'm going to get him all riled up again, right? Just to see if it's a puppy, okay? See how he gets worse if he stays crazy long term, right? This is what he's used to doing. Give me that. Give me that. And he gets what he wants for the most part for that stuff. He's clawed right in there, right? He's pushing. And I could, like I said, pulling away, negative punishment. No. Ass on the ground, gives food. Pause, pulls things away. When you go for it, you push it away. When your ass goes on the ground, it comes to you. It's just a hot-cold game. Okay? So I am doing a little bit of activity saying break and releasing him. And that actually keeps them active and high sometimes. If I want him super calm, if I want him just to sit there and be calm, I will give room service, which is direct reward. Right? So we'll get him to do a sit her down, and then I'll show you what I mean by direct reward. This is predictable. It will be predictable. Every time he hears it, he gets it, hears it, gets it, and that's safe. Predictable reward will calm him down because he knows. I'm not creating the break and the activity, which I want a happy, high-drive dog. I want a dog thinking, look at him, he's not jumping on me anymore. Okay? I want to throw it, have him come back, throw it. I just like the activity in the dogs, but good. So, I will feed. Good. I will feed. Good means stay in behavior. You don't have to use that word. Good. Now I'm not going to have, so I use it a lot. Now people are like, oh, you're just baiting the dog, feeding the dog over and over and over. I just want him to be calm. So I'll just constantly, for now, as I talk to you guys, be calm. I'd rather that than getting raped. You know, good Lord. Good. See how he's coming around? And I got the food right there. Look, he's not even jumping for it anymore. And he's there, he tries. And he'll forget. He's good. I don't care if he moves. I didn't tell him to lay down. I didn't tell him to sit. Did I? He's just doing it on his own. I want him to calm down. And I have food. I have high value food. Look. Watch. I'm going to actually... Good. Right? I want to get him going because I want him to learn every time you get crazy. I'm not asking for obedience. I'm asking him to use his brain. That's it. Nice job, buddy. Negative punishment right there, folks. If your punishment's bad, oh, the poor boy. Get him up again. I don't ask for obedience, I'm asking for him to use his brain. He's not jumping at me anymore. Isn't that funny? Here's food. Here, and this side, and this side, and it's crazy. Look. Notice the pushiness is less. The wheels are turning. Good. Good. Predictable, direct, room service, and calms the foot down. Now I'm going to do some active training. Right. Okay, tired now. I'm not going to step on the leash now. Okay. Does that make sense? Jumpy dog. How do I punch? Break. Run, get it? He comes back to me. Now I can start training a recall if I want to. He's now, see, me, I like to train a dog that's actually thinking, not just reacting. Right? I'll react to the dog. He thinks he's the one in control now. He's not. Break. And that's the release. That will keep him a little stimulated. That keeps him happy. That builds dopamine, that builds love for behavior. So if you want calm dog, room service, predictable. For now. You don't do this constantly forever. I mean, he's going to learn to be calm. You might have to give high rates of, look at this, high rates of reinforcement, or else if you are too slow, then you're going to screw up a bit like that. Okay? Very good. Very good. High rates, then slow it down instead of every second, every 2 seconds, then every 3 seconds, then every 4 seconds. See that? Pull it away. Okay, you can hyper for Sarah. But the only way you eat today, tomorrow, can I get his attention? He wants to be ball. He's crazy. I love him. He's going to be a damn good dog to train.
Yeah.
Okay?
I love it.
Let's do a little bit more active. Does it make sense to you guys?
Yep.
The leash is only there, you're going to kink it away. I just make my fish tank smaller. Okay. And see this harness? Throw the damn thing away. That's why he pulls like crazy in the leash. When he hit the end of the leash there, he's hooked on the neck. Bonk. That gives him a little bonk. He comes back to me and smartens him up. It's a little bit of pay attention. So there's food in his hand, there's food in his hand. Now I can start training him to think and do whatever I want. But I'm actually not training him any obedience. I'm not giving him commands. I'm just saying, use your brain. Right? He looks in my eyes. There's food here. I can do this. He goes after it. He doesn't ever eat. He sits and thinks. He looks in my eyes. Here's the thing. Ignore a reward. Think about something. Do to get reward. Ignore reward in order to get reward. Right? I don't lure a lot, you know. I lure a little bit when I need to, because it's not needed. You lick it, look. Break. Simple.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And I hope you can take something that's relevant out of there, a nugget or two. Just replay the video if you want to, and start applying that to your dog right away. You will see the dog start to think and the dog start to respond. Provided you've got, I'm going to give you some 3 extra tips here. Provided you have 3 keys that are really important in your training. Your timing's got to be good. You got to be very consistent in a lifestyle with this. How you live with your dog trains your dog. And the dog needs to be motivated to care, needs to be motivated for what you have, okay? Now you don't have to distract your dog like I did in the video, I just wanted to show you an example. This video is not a quick fix method, okay? But I do find that it is rooted really deep in getting a really solid, strong behavior and still maintaining a good, solid, happy, positive attitude with your dog. And it's less risky, okay? There are other methods that I can apply and show you, and I will do it in other videos of how you might be able to do this a little quicker. But this one's hard to screw up, and it's really tough to cause problems in your training, if you will, all right? So thank you for watching. And if you're looking for a trainer to help you with your dog, an Unleashed Potential trainer, a trainer you can trust, just check out our website, unleashedpotential.ca. I have trainers in Canada and the United States, and we would love to help you. If there's no trainer, Unleashed Potential trainer, in your area, I also have an online dog training program that's start to finish. It's for puppies, it's for any type of dog with really any kind of issues, because all of the recipe of what I teach, the methodologies, the foundation is the most important thing that you need to know to get success. Everything else, once you get your dog thinking a certain way, in a certain state of mind, everything else is super easy. So for your convenience, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the links below in the description box. So you just check out the description box, check out a link that you want to go to, and it's all there for your convenience to get more help if you need more help and you want to go further. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, we're going to be putting out more and more videos this year, and I don't want you to miss out. There's going to be a lot of teaching, a lot of education this year, more than ever before. And what I would urge you to do now is click on your notifications and subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. And if you know anybody who has a pushy dog or a dog that they need help with, feel free to share this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.